Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Starting lineup for the visiting CCRI Knights. Number 5, Jaron Santos. Number 11, Peter Wilson. Number 20, David Buccaneers. Number 31, Oscar Atije. And number 34, Franklin Uda. The head coach is Rick Harris. And now announcing the starting lineup for your Mass Bay Buccaneers. At guard, number 3, Pharaoh Davis. At the other guard, number 14, Ramses Gomes. At forward, number 5, Alex Cordo. At the other forward, number 10, Joe Sullivan. And at center, number 33, Stephen Campbell. The head coach is Robert Hunter.
From Mass Bay Community College in Framingham, Mass., this is NJCAA men's basketball on LSP. Today, it's the Mass Bay Buccaneers with a record of 8-19, 7-16 in Region 21 play, hosting the CCRI Knights with a record of 22-3, 19-2 in Region 21 play. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story alongside Max Hooven on camera. CCRI entering play with their highest ranking of the season this week at ranked number 8th in the nation. 3 Region 21 teams in the top 10 in Division 3, but of course only one of them can advance to the Division 3 national tournament in a few weeks in Minnesota. It's going to be a fun tournament when it comes around with CCRI and Bunker Hill and Bristol and probably Gateway, the 4th seed, as there's a steal by Alex Zicardo. Mass Bay without the services of Marshall Martin today. He's in street clothes on the bench, so it'll be Ramses Gomes in his spot, and Joe Sullivan gets the 3 to put Mass Bay on top to begin the ball game. Good double team there against Peter Wilson. There is Wilson, thought about an NBA 3, goes over to Jacob Gillis. Gillis goes cross court to David Cabaceres for 3. And the tie score is 3. Pass deflected and an over and back called on Ramses Gomes. Jaron Santos down low. Battling is Peter Wilson, and he will go to the line. 2 free throws upcoming for Oscar Atiji, and he back irons the first one. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information. Second free throw rims out, and the rebound dribbled out of bounds by Stephen Campbell. Some players you want to look out for CCRI. You got Franklin Uday, who's fourth in fourth in the region in rebounds per game. And Peter Wilson, third in the region in three-point field goal percentage. Cross-court pass to Cabaceres for another three, no good. The rebound of the stick back, no good. Will the third time be a charm for Uday? Yes, it will. And CCRI has its first lead of the ball game at 5-3. And a steal in the backcourt, and a blocking foul called on Ashanti Brody after the steal by Jaron Santos. Ashanti Brody in the lineup now for Mass Bay. It looks like the foul is not a shooting foul. I thought it was pretty clearly a shooting foul, but here's a spot up three that is back iron, no good. Rebound comes right to Jaron Santos. Nearly turned over by Oscar TJ. He gives it up, and the runner in the lane is good by Peter Wilson. CCRI up by 4, 7-3. Full court press, they break it to Sanchez. Brody. Out to Sullivan for three, back iron no good. Who's got the rebound? It's Oscar TJ. Outlet pass, leaning in, airballed by Cabaceres. The rebound and the stick back, however, by Franklin Uday. 4 points, 2 rebounds for Franklin, and it's a 9-0 run by the Knights. Sanchez loses the handle, and it's out of bounds to CCRI. Stephen Campbell's going to check back in for Daniel Sanchez. About 2.5 gone by here in the first half, and CCRI on a 9-0 run to lead 9-3. Santos. Wilson thought about the three. He is one of the top 5 three-point shooters in the region, as I mentioned. Wilson goes into the corner for Cabaceres. Down low for the layup that is good by Uday. Yes, that is Uday. No, excuse me, that is the TG. And a foul along the sideline committed by Jaron Santos. And Robert Hart's going to call his first timeout. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email Sam at localsportsproductions.com for more information. So out of the timeout will be Sullivan, Campbell, Gomes, Davis, and Brody for Mass Bay. And for CCRI, it'll be Cabaceres, Atiji, Uday, Santos, and Wilson. Pass comes over to Ramses Gomes. Pass deflected, stolen by Peter Wilson. Outlet pass for the layup for Jaron Santos. A 13-0 run that the Knights are on right now. Campbell spot up 3. That is front iron, no good. Brody gets the rebound against 2 much taller defenders. Goes out to Davis. Gomes has his shot blocked. Who's going to get the rebound? It's going to be Gomes. Avoids traveling, gets it to Sullivan for 3, no good. And the rebound ripped away by Franklin Uday. Wilson directing traffic. Wilson down low for Uday, and Uday draws the foul. Foul's on Campbell. It's the second foul on Campbell. So that's going to be a problem for Mass Bay, as one of their only true, power forwards is on the bench right now with 2 fouls, but Joe Sullivan comes away with the steal, and Brody traveled. 13-0 run that CCRI is on right now. Campbell on the bench with 2 fouls. Mass Bay without the services of Marshall Martin right now. Uday traveled. Pass deflected, saved from going out of bounds, but Santos was out of bounds when he spiked it off of Gomes, and we'll have Kendall Robinson check in for the first time. Quickly out to Sanchez. Sanchez crosses to his right, loses the handle. Sullivan's got it, kicks it out to Brody. Brody back to Sullivan. Runner in the lane, off the glass, no good. The rebound by Atiji. Quickly ahead to Santos. Ball out of bounds. It'll remain with CCRI. So it looks like it was off of either Sanchez or Brody. And Alex Zicardo's going to check back in for Mass Bay. Mass Bay got the first bucket of this game on a 3 by Joe Sullivan, and it has been all CCRI since. Santos to trigger the inbound, out to Wilson for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound batted around. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Brody. Brody trying to go all the way, rims out. The rebound by Atiji. Wilson goes down low for the layup by Uday. 6 for Franklin. Pass deflected, stolen by Atiji. Whip down low for Wilson. The reverse layup is no good. And the rebound by Robinson. Zicardo drops it off for Davis. 17 to shoot. Touch pass to Robinson, back to Brody. Now Davis will drive, try to find Sanchez for the deuce. And that breaks the 15-0 run by CCRI, but quickly answering is Santos with the circus layup. 17-5. Out to Zicardo for 3. That's good on the assist from Brody. CCRI leads by 9, 17-8. There is Santos. Out to Wilson, who thought about a 3. Back out to Santos. He'll drive, no look pass into the corner for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound tap to Zicardo. Let's see if Mass Bay can make it a 2-possession game here. Out to Zicardo, thought he had a 3. Stops in the key, goes out to Sanchez for 3. Back iron, no good. Weak side rebound by Atiji. Wilson directing traffic, coming to his right. Back out to Wilson. Touch pass down low. Now against the smaller defenders, Uday gets the 2. Back up to a double-digit lead, 19-8 for CCRI. Zaccardo from just inside the arc gets the 2. Santos thought about a 3, now will go down low for Cabaceres. Reverse layup, no good. The rebound by Brody. Brody against Cabaceres, finds Zaccardo. Has Wilson right on him. Cabaceres picks off the pass. Back the other way comes Santos, runner in the lane, it's good. 6 for Santos and a timeout called by Robert Hunter. Correction, it was timeout by CCRI. Want LSP to taper broadcast? Already said that, my bad. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring LSP37, Snapchat LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. And remember, once we hit 200 subscribers on the LSP YouTube channel, one lucky subscriber is going to win the LSP t-shirt of his or her or their choice. Jacob Gillis in the lineup for the first time for CCRI, as is Dylan Durante. Sullivan with Durante right on him. Sanchez might have had a look for the free throw line, instead passes it up. Davis will drive, put one up off the glass, no good. Rebound batted around and collected by Uday. Down low for Uday, a lot of traffic in the steal by Daniel Sanchez.
Nice D, Joe.
They've decided to key in on Uday here. Need that traffic on top of him if you're not going to outsize him. Davis, floater, off the glass, no good. Sanchez tries to come up with it. It was out of bounds to CCRI. Santos. Wilson out to Gillis, now in the corner for Durante. Santos directing traffic, 7 seconds to shoot. Pass deflected, but Wilson's got it for the 3. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Uday for the stick back. (23-10) our score. Outlet pass to Sullivan. Hands it back to Brody. Brody cross-court pass to Robinson. Steps inside the arc, takes the 2 and makes it. First bucket of the game for Robinson. Santos. Hands off to Gillis for 3. Rims out. Rebound out of bounds to Mass Bay. .9:56 to go in the first half. And a jump ball will give possession to Mass Bay as Gillis tied it up. Robinson has 2 defenders in front of him, goes to Davis. Cross-court pass at a foul on Peter Wilson. I was going to say, were they about to call Brody for that one? Sullivan from just inside the arc, no good. The weak side rebound by Durante, and he draws the foul on Sanchez. Will be the 4th foul of the half on Mass Bay. Wilson. Cross-court pass to Durante, touch pass to Wilson. Down low, Robinson got a hand on it, but Gillis gets it back. Santos will drive, whip it out to Wilson through traffic. Can't get it to go. Rebound tapped around, collected by Brody. 3rd rebound for Ashanti. Davis keeps his footing, avoids the backcourt violation. Now to Robinson. Cross-court pass to Brody, passes up the 3, now goes in for the layup in the deuce. First field goal for Ashanti. Lead is back down to single digits, 23-14. Gillis has it blocked by Brody. You know, I always talk about players who play bigger than they are. You know, not afraid to go, like, Ashanti Brody's the epitome of that. He can be a force down low defensively when he wants to be. He's not even that tall. Like, he's listed as at 6'2". Kicked out to Jose Garcia for 3, front iron no good. The rebound by Uday and the stick back. Well, no amount of playing bigger than you are will stop that. 25-14 our score. Sullivan spots up for 3. Back iron no good, the rebound by Robinson. Davis will drive, kick it out. Robinson thought about a 3, may have been a little too far out. Cross-court pass to Sullivan, kicks it out to Sanchez. Show and go out to Sullivan, 10 seconds to shoot. Tries to go down low for Davis, and the steal by Uday. Floater off the glass, no good. Who's going to get the rebound? It's going to be Brody, and it's ripped out of his hands by Gillis, but Gillis lost it out of bounds, so it'll remain with Mass Bay. Zaccardo back in for Robinson. Some good minutes put in by Robinson off the bench. Stretch pass for Brody, and he traveled. 7:17 to go in the first half. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of this or any past LSP video broadcast, or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Franklin Uday just muscling his way in for the high percentage layup. Zaccardo from the free throw line can't answer. The rebound by Gillis. Now here's a spot up 3 that is rimmed home by Dylan Durante. (30-14) our score, and Sanchez draws the foul and will go to the line for 2. Uday guilty of the foul, 2 shots for Sanchez. And the first one won't go. Uday will get a rest, and a TG will check back in. Second free throw for Sanchez. Back iron, no good, and the rebound by Atiji. Touch pass to Gillis, who will drive, try to drop it off for Atiji, and through traffic, he gets it. And a 30-second timeout called by Rick Harris, the CCRI head coach. As CCRI has opened up a 18-point lead, 32-14. LSP's next broadcast is Tuesday night at 6:55 p.m. when the Mass Bay Buccaneers play their home regular season finale against the Springfield Tech Rams. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. Sanchez drops it off for Zaccardo. Brody out to Gomes. Cross-court pass to Zaccardo for a spot-up three. No good, and the rebound handled, deflected, stolen by Brody. Finds Sanchez, loses it out of bounds. Back to CCRI. Chris Mason in the game for the first time for CCRI. Excuse me, that's not Mason. Excuse me, that's still Durante. My bad. Steal by Gomes after the botch pass by Santos, and Gomes loses it right back to Santos. Santos trying to drive, kicks it out. Handed back off to Santos, kicks it out. TG, no good. Rebound and the stick back, no good. And Zaccardo has the rebound. Quickly ahead to Sullivan, no good. And the rebound by TG. Fancy dribbling by Santos. Puts on the brakes, goes down low for Gillis, and one. It's the first foul on Sullivan in the 5th of the half on Mass Bay. You wonder if they got to get Stephen Campbell back in there. He had 2 fouls early, and Mass Bay just getting eaten up inside. 3-point play is complete for Jacob Gillis. And it is a 24-point lead, 35-14, 21-point lead, 35-14. And another steal, this one by TG. Santos drives with the left hand, puts it up, and it rolls home. Well, this is why you got CCRI is a top 10 team. Here's a 3 by Sullivan, no good, and Zaccardo can't handle the rebound. Out of bounds to CCRI with 4:32 to go in the first half, and Kendall Robinson will check in and replace Daniel Sanchez. Outlet pass picked off by Zaccardo. Zaccardo goes out to Sullivan for 3, no good. Mass Bay can't buy a basket. Here's a 3 by Zaccardo, that's no good. Sullivan gets the rebound, kicks it out. From just inside the arc, it's Zaccardo. Mass Bay finally back in the scorebook after a 14-0 run by CCRI. But CCRI back on the scoreboard there, getting the lead back up to 23, 39-16, and a steal by Jose Garcia. Outlet pass to Santos. Tries to muscle in and gets the rebound and the stick back. .25-point lead. Zaccardo will chuck one up, rims out, and the rebound by Atiji. Down low for Gillis. Ball deflected out of bounds. It'll remain with CCRI. It's interesting. Stephen Cam, I don't think I see Stephen Campbell on the bench yet. Okay, there he is. For a while, for a minute, I didn't see him even on the bench for Mass Bay, but sitting down behind the official. 10 seconds to shoot. Out to Durante for three. Second three of the game for Durante, and the lead is 28 at 44-16. Whipped out to Zaccardo, saves it from going into the backcourt. No! Oh my goodness, he just barely stepped over the midcourt line. And Robert Hunter's going to take a timeout. .237 to go in the first half. What do we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 for Franklin Uday, 6 for Dylan Durante, 10 for Jaron Santos. I'll have to check these at halftime. I may have messed up a couple of baskets between Atiji and Uday. 7 for Alex Zaccardo. And really that's all that's been worth mentioning for Mass Bay. They're nearly getting tripled up right now, 44-16, with 2:37 to go in the first half. And yeah, Region 21 has 3 teams in the Division III top 10. Of course, only one of them is going to go to the national tournament in Rochester, Minnesota, the weekend of March 14th through 16th. Well, technically, it might not even be one of them, because you never know if Gateway gets the 4 seed like they're on track to right now, as Atiji can't get the stick back and Zaccardo gets the rebound. But if Gateway gets the 4 seed like they're on track to, you know, they could pull a shocker and go to the tournament, and they upset, you know, the 1 seed and then whoever wins the 2-3 matchup. Sullivan off the glass. Sanchez has the shot rejected by Atiji. I mean, that's what we saw last year. Everyone's like, oh, is it going to be Bristol or Bunker Hill going to the the Division III tournament, as Zaccardo cans the 3. He's up to 10 points, and it ended up being Massasoit. Massasoit pulling the shocker last year, so who's to say it can't happen this year with a team like Gateway, who's probably the closest to those top 3. And now Robinson stepped on the sideline, and it'll be CCRI ball. 1:19 to go, a 25-point lead for CCRI. Whipped right down low for David Cabaceres. Not wasting any time out of the inbound. And another timeout called by Robert Hunter. Taking a look at, didn't tell you about some of the leaders for CCRI. You know, we talk about Peter Wilson. You know, he's averaging almost 20 points a game, which is good for 3rd in Region 21, but he only has 2 tonight, or today, I should say. Jaron Santos much closer to his pace of 15.5 points per game. Uday and Atiji, the top 2 rebounders, at 9.0 and 8.7. And they're having the kind of game you expect from them. Santos, 7.3 assists per game. Mass Bay in danger of losing its 5th straight after pulling off 3 straight wins. We've got Springfield Tech on Tuesday, and then they'll end their regular season the Tuesday the 19th at Northern Essex. Mass Bay did defeat Springfield Tech by 22 in their first meeting back on December 6th. Last time these two teams met, well, CCRI actually didn't beat them by as many as they're leading right now. They won that game 91-68 down in Warwick, and now a foul, kind of a silly foul committed there by Jose Garcia. It's these really silly, unprovoked fouls. It's the fourth foul of the half on CCRI. Robinson goes to Davis. Robinson will step inside the arc, rims out. Robinson gets the rebound, out to Sullivan. Kicked out to Zaccardo for three, rims out. Sanchez nearly tracked down the rebound, but instead it's Cabaceres. Oh, nice scoop layup by Jaren Santos. He's having a phenomenal game. And the lead is 29. Shot clock and game clock about even. Sullivan for three, side iron no good. And the rebound by Garcia, and he double dribbled.
Dribbling violation, Bucks ball.
Ashani Brody's going to check back in for this last possession, replacing Daniel Sanchez. And let's see what Mass Bay has, if they can at least get into the 20s before halftime. They nearly tripled up right now. Davis will draw a foul and go to the line for two.
Rhode Island foul is on number 31, Oscar Ikeji. That's his first personal 15 foul. Farrell Davis at the line with 2 shots.
Atiji with the foul and 2 free throws for Farrell Davis, and he bricks the first one. And a lane violation on Joe Sullivan will negate the free throw. And it'll give CCRI one last chance with 4.3 seconds to go. Hand it off to Garcia. Whoa! You okay, Max? You okay?
Thank you.
Wow, I'm glad nothing could have been a lot worse. 0.9 seconds to go. Just got to adjust the levels on the microphone. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back about 15 minutes with the second half from Mass Bay Community College in Framingham, Mass. With your score, the CCRI Knights 48 and the Mass Bay Buccaneers 19. This is NJCAA men's basketball on LSP.
kinds of music. Country and Western.
That's not music.
Green.
Welcome back to the second half. Fix that right now. Welcome back to the second half of NJCAA men's basketball and LSP. Sam Feely here with you from Mass Bay Community College in Framingham, Mass, as the CCRI Knights have a 48-19 lead on the Mass Bay Bucks to start the second half, and quickly that makes it 50-19 as Oscar Tiji gets the deuce. 16 points in the first half for Franklin Uday to lead all scorers. Davis can't shovel it over to Campbell, who sat most of the first half with 2 fouls. From the elbow, it's Zaccardo, and he's got 12 to lead the Bucks. He's got 12 of the Bucks' 21. Spot up 3, no good. Rebound in the stick back by Franklin Uday. Lead remains 31, 52-21. Zaccardo's going to try and cut into that, and he does on the assist from Ramses Gomes. 15 for Zaccardo. He's the only one who's really gotten anything going for the Bucks against a top 10 team in CCRI. Here's a spot of 3 in the corner. Back iron, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds by Uday to Mass Bay. Daniel Sanchez will check into the lineup and replace Ramses Gomes. Davis will walk the dog and pick it up. Go over to Zaccardo, now in the corner, Sanchez. Sullivan. Pass intended for Campbell is stolen by Atiji. Quickly ahead to Santos. Santos meets a double team, spikes it off of Sanchez, and then Sanchez caught it but dribbled it on the sideline. So it'll remain with CCRI with 21 to shoot. And a foul on the baseline drawn by Peter Wilson. And the foul's on Sanchez, and that's his second. Wilson averaging 19.9 points per game this season, but only 2 in the first half. That 19.9 points per game, is good for 3rd in Region 21, but again, only 2 in the first half. And again, with Franklin Uday and Jarrett and Santos having phenomenal games, haven't needed him. Campbell with the steal. Sullivan kicks it out to Zaccardo for 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound batted around, collected by Santos. Santos hands it off for the layup for David Cabaceres, rather. (54-24), 30-point lead for the Knights. Campbell cuts into it with his first field goal of the game. Santos drops it off for Wilson. Wilson around the arc. Goes out to Santos. Cross-court pass to Wilson for 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound, however, by Atiji. His shot is blocked. Back the other way comes Davis. Hands it off to Sullivan. Five for Sullivan. Spot up 3, no good, and the rebound by Ramses Gomes. Gomes loses the handle. Bailing him out is Davis. Now Sullivan drops it off. Zaccardo rims out. Rebound by Uday. Now Wilson has his shot blocked out of bounds by Zaccardo. Wilson goes cross court to Santos. Santos, no look pass to Atiji, out to Cabaceres for three, no good. The rebound by Uday, he's closing in on a double-double. Uday will try to do it himself, muscle it through, no good, gets his own rebound, and draws the foul on Sullivan. Actually, it's on Campbell.
That's his third personal, second team foul. Franklin Buda at the line with 2 shots.
First free throw is good for Uday. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Second free throw is good for Uday, and the lead is a double up for CCRI, 56-28. Out to Davis. From the free throw line, rims out. Campbell one-hands the rebound and sticks it in. (56-30) our score. Santos. Atiji into the corner for Cabaceres. Santos thought about a three. 6 seconds to shoot. Cabaceres, reverse layup, no good. Rebound batted around, collected by Cabaceres. Now Santos in the corner, drives the baseline, kicks it out. Cabaceres, three, money. And now a steal by Cabaceres. Back the other way come the Knights in a double dribble. Ashanti Brody back in the lineup for Ramses Gomes. Now a whistle. And they just asked Kendall Robson to tuck his jersey in. Cross-court pass to Campbell. Campbell behind the back from just outside the key, no good. Rebound ripped out of the air by Wilson. Wilson will back up, go into the corner for Cabaceres, and now Santos. Cabaceres out to Wilson. From the free throw line, it's Atiji, trying to go down low for Uday, out of bounds. Full court press here by CCRI. There is Campbell, drives the baseline, puts up the runner, and it's good. Campbell making up for lost time from sitting most of the first half with 2 fouls. He's got 6 points here in the second half. Cabaceres back out to Santos. Wilson for three, rims out. Rebound by Uday, and the stick back, and one.
Bucks foul is on number 5. That's his first personal, third team foul. For the Bucks, Joe Sullivan.
First foul on Zaccardo and the third on the Bucks of the half. Uday to the line for the three-point play, and it rattles home. Uday and Itiji will get a rest, as Garcia's back in the lineup, and so is Gillis. $11 rebounds, double-double easily for Uday, and Alex Accardo keeps his hot streak going, but Mass Bay still down 27, 62-35, with 13:13 to go in the second half. From Cabaceres can't get that, Durante can't get that one to go. Brody coasting to the 10. Tilt down. All right. Davis, try to go all the way to the cup, no good. Brody gets the weak side rebound and the stick back. You wish it was 369-62. 23-point game. Mass Bay trying to cut into it a little bit here. And Gillis dribbles it off his foot and out of bounds. And a timeout called by Rick Harris, the head coach of CCRI. (62-39) our score, 12:16 to go. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. So out of the timeout, it'll be Ashanti Brody to inbound it for Mass Bay. And here is Davis, under the watchful eye of Garcia. Crosses the timeline, looking to his left, now goes over to Robinson. Sullivan, cross-court pass to Cardo. Davis, try to go all the way. Draws the foul, will go to the line for two. And the foul's on Garcia, and that's his second in the first of the half on CCRI. And Davis having a game very unlike him at the free throw line. He's 0 of 3 right now, and doesn't have any points. That one's good. Finally in the scorebook is Davis, but he's 1 for 4 at the line. Spot up three by Cabaceres, rattles home. And offensive foul called on Kendall Robinson. First foul on Robinson.
Kendall Robinson, that's
4th foul on Mass Bay of the half. Here's Garcia. Full court press here by Mass Bay. Wilson gets it across the timeline, loses it out of bounds, but it will remain with the Knights. Up 25 with 11:30 to go. Gillis backs up. Small lineup being employed here by CCRI. No Atiji, no Uday right now. And a reach-in foul on Robinson.
Bucks foul is on number 12, Kendall Robinson. That's his second personal, 4th team foul.
That is the 5th team foul on Mass Bay, but I'll go with what Jimmy says. Yep, yep, that's right, 5th foul. Jimmy just corrected himself. And another foul on Robinson. Wow. 3 fouls on Robinson in very short order. It's the 6th foul on Mass Bay, so 1-1 the rest of the way for CCRI. No good for Wilson, and the rebound by Davis. Davis sees a lane, and he draws a foul. And the foul's on Garcia, and that's his 3rd. I think Davis didn't want that foul because he had a wide open Zaccardo in the corner. Davis will trigger the inbound, go into Sullivan, who finds Zaccardo, puts on the brakes. Brody over to Davis. He'll drive, put one up, and draw the foul. Foul's on Durante. 3rd foul of the half on CCRI, and 2 free throws for Pharaoh Davis. First free throw rolls home for Davis. Santos back in the lineup for CCRI. Second free throw for Davis is good. So Davis 3 of 6 at the line for 3 points. Good job getting away from the press by Santos, and he finds Gillis for Gillis' 7th point. Half-court trap here by CCRI, but they break it to Gomes, who finds Sullivan, who will drive, draw the foul, and go to the line for 2. Foul's on Cabaceres, that's his first. 4th of the half on CCRI, and Joe Sullivan to the line for 2. Front iron's the first one. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring LSP37, Snapchat LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Second free throw is good for Sullivan. He's got 6. And it's a 24-point game, 67-43. Gillis off the glass, no good. The rebound, Zaccardo. Zaccardo finds Brody. Out to Gomes for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Cabaceres. Cabaceres quietly with 11. Wilson. Wow, he can't buy a bucket. Steal and the deuce by Jacob Gillis. And another steal in this one by Jaron Santos. Wow. That didn't take long to get 4 points in the matter of a couple of seconds. This one's out of bounds. Stephen Campbell back in the lineup for Mass Bay, and Franklin Uday back in the lineup for CCRI. Inbound pass comes all the way out to Gomes. Zaccardo on the wing. Meets a double team and a whistle and a timeout called by Mass Bay. Bucks with 2 timeouts remaining. 9:06 to go, and I mentioned Cabaceres with a quiet 11. Let's see who's. We got Gillis with 9, Santos with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Uday with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23 points and 11 rebounds. Alex Zaccardo leading the way for Mass Bay with 3, 5, 7, 10, 12, 15, 18 of Mass Bay's 43. Ashanti Brody with 6 points and 7 rebounds off the bench. 7 rebounds off the bench. Stephen Campbell with 6, all in the second half. Joe Sullivan with 6, and Farrell Davis with 3. Inbound pass comes to Campbell, who kicks it out to Gomes. Out to Sullivan for 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound and the stick back by Gomes. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul's on Uday. Fifth foul of the half on CCRI, and Gomes front irons the first free throw. Back iron on the second one, and the rebound by Uday. 23 points, 12 rebounds for Uday. Shoveled right down low for Cabaceres. Beautiful assist. Is that Murphy? My mistake. Sorry, Kyle. Gomes off the glass, no good. The rebound by Uday. That's Cabaceres. Out to Wilson for 3. Wilson finally hitting his first 3 of the game. He's only got 5 points. Remember, he's averaging close to 20 a game. Zaccardo in the corner, back iron no good. Davis tracks down the rebound. Here's Campbell, no good. And the rebound by Wilson. Wilson going all the way to the cup, no good. Rebound, trying to get it free is Uday, and he draws a foul. And that's going to be the 4th foul on Campbell. It's the 7th foul on the Bucks. 2 free throws upcoming for Uday. First one's good. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of this or any past LSP video broadcast, or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts. Including the LSP hoodie and the Never Concede collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Cabaceres guilty of the foul. That's the 6th on CCRI, so 1-1 the rest of the way for Mass Bay. 35-point lead for CCRI, largest it's been this game. Out to Zaccardo. Now Robinson. He'll drive, kick it out. Brody. Back to Brody. Pass deflected. Sanchez tries to go down low, gets the ball back, and a shot clock violation. Under 7 minutes to go. Santos gets away from the defense, kicks it out into the corner for 3 that rattles home for Cabaceres. Brody will take a 3. Front iron no good. The rebound by Murphy. Out to Wilson for 3. That's good. Santos has a double-double with assists almost. 8 for Wilson. And the lead is 41 for Mass Bay. Santos gets through the defense and draws the foul on Davis. Davis was looking for a jump ball call, but no such luck. So this will be a 1-1 for Santos. Santos needs 1 more assist for his double-double. First free throw's back iron, no good. The rebound by Robinson. Robinson accidentally finds Sullivan, who gets the deuce. 8 for Sullivan. But the lead is still 39 for CCRI. Wilson gets the deuce on the assist from Uday. .41 lead again, 86-45. Sanchez passes up for 3, goes to Brody, and Sullivan traveled. 5:20 to go in the game as CCRI is going to go to 23-3 and 20-2 in Region 21 play, and the ball poked out of bounds, and it's going to be Mass Bay ball. And it looks like Mass Bay is going to drop its 5th straight game with Springfield Tech and Northern Essex left on the schedule. Inbound pass comes out to Robinson. Goes over to Brody, back to Robinson. Oh, wow, what a touch pass by Gomes to Campbell, who front irons the 3. Gomes gets the rebound, shovels it over to Sullivan for the deuce. And Sullivan into double figures. And Sullivan commits the foul in the backcourt.
Bucks foul is on number 10, Joe Sullivan. 9th team foul.
So that'll be the 9th foul on Mass Bay, and 1-1 upcoming for Jaron Santos, who bricked the first 1-1 opportunity he had. Sinks this one, however. Second free throw is good. Now it'll be 2 shots the rest of the way for CCRIs. That's front iron, no good. Rebound by Santos. Kicks it out for a 3 that is good by Dylan Durante. And there is Santos's double-double. And 9 for Durante. This one goes into the backcourt. Wilson's got it. Wilson goes down low for Murphy for the deuce. So we approach 4 minutes to go. Campbell will go to the line for 2.
That's his second personal, 7th team foul.
2 free throws for Campbell as Durante picks up the foul. And Campbell hits the first one. LSP's next broadcast is Tuesday night at 6:55 p.m. We'll have the home regular season finale for the Mass Bay Buccaneers as they host the Springfield Tech Rams. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. Both free throws good for Campbell, but Mass Bay finds themselves trailing by 44. Wilson steps back for 2. Wilson really coming alive here in the second half after only 2 in the first half. And now a steal by Wilson. Gets it over to Santos, who slips. Wilson will go into the corner for Murphy for 3. No good, in the rebound by Gomes. Sullivan, front iron, no good, and the rebound by Santos. Santos will cross, and he carried. Gomes will bring it across midcourt. Go over to Robinson. In the corner for Sullivan. Tried to find Campbell, but the steal by Atiji. Quickly ahead for the deuce, and going to the line for 2 will be Dylan Durante. It's the first foul on Gomes. Durante to the line for 2. First free throw is good. And Durante into double figures with 10. Gillis back into the lineup for CCRI. It looks like we had a spillage or something on the CCRI bench. Second free throw for Durante is good. 11 points for Dylan Durante off the bench. And CCRI nearly doubling up Mass Bay. In the corner for Sullivan for 3. That's front iron, no good. The rebound by Santos. Santos could get to a triple-double, maybe, as that's an easy 2 for Atiji on the assist from Garcia. Down low for Sanchez, and he draws the foul. Gillis guilty of the foul. And Sanchez to the line for 2. He's 0 of 2 in his last trip. Sinks the first one, he's got 3. And Chris Mason will check into the line for the first time for CCRI as we have the second free throw pending for Sanchez. Rims out. Rebound by Atiji. Garcia Goes over to Mason, no good. Rebound by Durante. And a foul called. The third foul on Sanchez. Team limit for Mass Bay. 2 free throws for Jose Garcia, who's looking to get on the scoreboard for the first time. And he won't do it there. Second free throw to make it even 100. And he does. 100-50. As Garcia gets his first point of the ball game. Sanchez draws a foul. And it's on Garcia, and that's his fourth. Sanchez to the line for 1 and 1. And the first one's good. Back iron, no good on the second one. Itiji gets the rebound. Into the corner for Mason, and he can't save it from going out of bounds. Get this for Itiji, 6 points, but 14 rebounds. And a traveling violation on Sanchez with 1:26 to go. Gillis over to Durante, back to Gillis. And another traveling violation. Here's a 3 in the corner. That's front iron, no good. The rebound by Garcia. Sanchez trying to come up with the steal. He cannot. 58 seconds to go. Durante with the 3. Just going through the Mass Bay logbook. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the 9th time that Mass Bay has given up 100 or more points this season. Itiji out to Mason for 3, rims out. Brody gets the rebound. Ahead to Zaccardo, no good. Rebound Mason. They really want to get him points and won't get it to Itiji, but the steal by Durante. Shot clock is off, and so CCRI can just dribble it out. Wow. Gomes with a pretty blatant kickball there. Zaccardo comes away with the steal, tries to get the layup, and he'll go to the line for a 3-point play. Why not? And that's the 5th foul on Garcia. One free throw for Alex Zaccardo. He's the leading scorer for Mass Bay with 3, 5, 7, 10, 12, 15, 18, 20. And one free throw pending. And it's good. 21 for Alex Zaccardo. But our players of the game are going to be Jaron Santos. Just finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He did get his double-double. 10 assists and 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 points. Also chipped in with 1, 2, 3, 4 rebounds. Also Franklin Ude with a double-double. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23, 25 points, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rebounds. So a dominating display by the number 8 team in the nation, CCRI, and they will take this one 103-54 as Mass Bay falls to 8 and 20, and CCRI improves to 23 and 3. So with that said, this has been a presentation of local sports production serving Greater Boston student athletes since 2011. Copyright 2019, unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of local sports productions is strictly prohibited. LSP's next broadcast is Tuesday night at 6:55 p.m. when the Mass Bay Buccaneers host the Springfield Tech Rams in NJCAA men's basketball action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand, or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. And be sure to follow LSP on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring LSP37, Snapchat LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Once again, the final score from Mass Bay Community College in Framingham, Mass. It is the CCRI Knights 103 and the Mass Bay Buccaneers 54. For Max Hooven on camera, my name is Sam Feely, reminding you freelance isn't free. Thanks for tuning in.